Just wait for everyone to jump on right into it. Okay, welcome everybody to tonight's call. Super excited. We've got some great news to share with you. We've got some pretty cool things that we'd love you to jot down. But before we do, I just wanted to give a massive shout out to, I saw Laura. Laura, you did an amazing live just before on Healthy Living. So let's give her a round of applause. Laura, thank you so much. Amazing. And I know that I know that Rosanna did a live the other day on Healthy Living, so I wanted to give Rosanna a massive shout out as well. Rosanna?
Just today.
Yep. Today, legend. Love your work. We had Brittany. So Brittany is new to our team. I'm not sure if I'm just going to send her the link. But Brittany, I wanted to give a massive shout out to Brittany because Brittany's been following the steps. She's been enrolled by Kylie, who's under Chloe, and those girls are absolutely firing it up. But just following the steps of three-way calls, you know, it was funny because I had a chat to her and she's like, okay, so where do I find out all the product? I need to learn the product. I'm like, no, you don't. You don't need to learn anything. You just need to get them on the call. And she's like, really? That's so easy. I think that's the key, is making it simple, making it easy, because people will duplicate. So massive shout out to Brittany. So if she's watching the replay, Brittany, you're absolutely on fire, girl. Just wanted to just send that out. Anyone who has been commenting on the Healthy Living page, you know, I think that moving forward, we're going to be really recognizing people who are putting their hand up on the Healthy Living page and adding value to that page. Constantly commenting is really, really important. It doesn't go unnoticed. So
you know who's been doing a really good job of that is Kerry. Kerry, you've been doing an awesome job at commenting, and Lisa. So well done on that. Keep going. It's great. I love your energy.
Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes here. Did anyone else want to share how their week's been? Have they had an amazing week? Love to hear from you guys.
Okay, I share.
Irina,
yeah, well, I was going through my back office, and actually first, my hairdresser mentioned about this huge vet bill that she had that she couldn't pay, and I reminded her that she actually was sitting on a lot of points. So when I got home, I checked, and it turned out that if she would enroll just one more person, she would actually cash in $2,600. And so I let her know, and I think pretty much next day before lunch even, she told me about this lady that, she was there, and I told her all about it, and she's on Healthy Living now. We put her on. I had a chat to her. I did the 8 questions. We enrolled her on the Ultimate Pack. She's just on fire. She just added 4 people on Healthy Living already, because after 3 days, she's feeling absolutely amazing. So she's rocking this. So it's really exciting. And my hairdresser ended up becoming consultant again and cashed in on that money. So now I'm working on summer kickoff with her. But so I should continue there. But yeah, that was a good one.
Irina, that is sensational. Let's give Irina a massive round of applause. That is so good.
Thank you.
Like, that is just amazing. You know why that is amazing? Because from nowhere, Irina's found someone else for someone, and that person could blow up her business. You just never know. Who knows what that person's going to do? What sort of results that person's got? But like, how many kilos she lost in 3 days?
Wow, you wouldn't believe it. 5 kilos. So,
Okay.
I mean, she's a bigger lady, but she did 2 shake days, 1 cleanse day, and that night she pretty much says, she was saying, like, is this, for real? Can this happen? Like, she said, I checked twice and 5 kilos. So
Amazing.
yeah, she's wrapped and she's feeling amazing. She's sleeping already better. And what else? No more heartburn. She reckons she used to have heartburn 3 days. I mean, That's why you start them on ultimate packs, yeah?
Yeah, I love that, Urena. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for sharing. Awesome. Okay. Anyone else want to share?
Yeah, I do. There is a lady, I'm not sure if she's on the call because I'm on my phone, but there is a lady who enrolled 4 people this week. And I think maybe one, yeah. Oh, so my report says 4, so 5's even better. And her name is Claire Bray, and I'm sure she will watch the replay, and that's amazing. And Lucy Hammond, and she became a consultant as well. And then Sandra Castler, she watched the replay, enrolled 3 people. Now, Sandra's been around for 4 years, so I think that's amazing for her to have a nice big week. And Francesca enrolled 2, and Caitlin enrolled 2. So this is really cool. I love this. We're in the middle of winter. All these people enrolling multiples. I love it.
Yeah, it is. It just shows, just talking to people. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you don't need to, you got anything else you want to share?
No, the only other one, it's Lisa Whitaker. She's on the call tonight for the first time, and she went consultant last week, so I wanted to shout out to Lisa. Go girl. She's getting everyone into messages with me. She's on fire.
Love your work, Lisa. Love your work. Awesome. Okay. So let's just give you a little bit of a plan of attack. So for everyone who's obviously watching the replay, we have something pretty exciting coming for Isagenix. Now, there's some people on the call that have only been in Isagenix maybe 30 days or 60 days or 90 days. Totally fine. This is for you as well. For our leaders that have been on here 3 years, 4 years, this is big time for you guys as well. So the competition is actually called the Fiji Challenge, right? And what that means is you have the opportunity to not only win yourself a trip to Fiji, but you can win your whole family a trip to Fiji. So we will post the Fiji Challenge in the team free page, so you can have a look at that. But it's also in your back office under competitions, so you can have a look at the Fiji Challenge. Now, the really cool thing about this competition, massively cool, is the fact that it is a 90-day competition. And I won't get into too much details of the BV and all of that, because I think it's important that you guys read up on that. But the top prize is what's called 18,000 BV, right? Sorry about my coughing. So every single time that you enroll someone, you get BV, right, for enrolling. To give you an idea, a premium pack is about 300 BV. A little bit more, but let's just keep it simple for the numbers. So to be able to take your whole entire family, so you, your husband or wife, and 2 kids, you need to bring in 18,000 BV for a 90-day period. And that period is starting on the 30th of July and goes through to the 28th of October. Is that correct? Rach? 28th of October? Yeah. So got my numbers right. The next level down is 16,000 BV, which is yourself, your wife or husband, and 1 child. The next level down is 14,000, which is you and your wife or husband or partner. And then the first level, or the lowest level, is 10,000 BV, which is just yourself. So what I love about this is an individual prize. So there's no teams involved, it's individual. So if you get to 10,000 BV, you get an all expenses trip to Fiji. How cool is that? Amazing? Excited? You all look so excited. I can tell how excited you are. Right. Now, I've done some sums for you, and I'm just going to keep it like super basic because I think it's so important that you get this. But starting on the 30th of July, it starts. So what it means is whoever you enroll from the 30th of July to the 28th of October, in that period, you get BV for, right? And I'm going to give you a little bit of a tip. What you do in the first 30 days sets you up for success. So I've just done these numbers based on the first 30 days because it's so crucial that you understand that you will also accrue the BV every time they stay on auto ship, right? So if you want to get yourself to Fiji, just yourself, focus on enrolling 11 people in the first 30 days. So write that down. 11 people in the first 30 days. Lisa's laughing away.
On premium packs.
On premium packs. The reason why...
Can I interrupt? Please don't enroll them until the start date.
Yeah.
Like, don't go enrolling them now. They do not count.
That's right.
And it has to be after 2 p.m. on the start date.
So... Rach just told me about the 4 levels deep. Yes, it goes 4 levels deep, and I'll explain that in a second, but I want you guys to really get this from a simplicity point of view. 11 enrollments in the first 30 days. Because if you get 10,000 BV, if you divide that by the amount of premium packs, it works out to be 33 premium packs. So you need to bring in 33 premium packs for the 90-day period to get 10,000 BV. Does that make sense? Okay. So 10,000 divided by 300 is 33 packs, 33 premium packs, and you're on your way to Fiji. If you get 11 enrollments in the first 30 days, remember, if those 11 people auto ship in the second month, you get that BV as well. And also in the third month. So let's say you enroll 11 and the same 11 auto ship in the second month and the same 11 auto ship in the third month, then you're on your way to Fiji. Provided it's all 300 BV. I'm keeping it basic, simple, because if we could get into all that, it's too much. It's too much. It's just basic, simple. Now, if you want to get to level 2, which is 14,000 BV, that is you and your wife or husband. You need to enroll 15 premium packs in the first 30 days. 15 times 3 is 45. You're there. 14,000 BV, 46 premium packs. You're there. Simple mathematics. 16,000 BV gets you, your husband, and one of your children. You need 53 premium packs in that 90-day period. So we need to we need to enroll 18 in that first 30 days. Because that then auto ships, you're off to Fiji with your husband, wife, and child. And then the top level, which is taking your whole family, is 18,000 BV, which is 60 premium packs for the period of 90 days. Which is 20 enrollments in the first 30 days. 20 premium packs in the first 30 days. Now, that may seem a lot. That may seem overwhelming. Yeah? Sarah's shaking her head thinking, how am I ever going to get there, right? And that's totally cool, Sarah. I get it, right? But I've got to give you guys some numbers. I've got to give you an understanding. 20 premium packs in the first 30 days. If they all auto ship, that's 60 packs in that 90-day period. Now, here is the exciting thing. Here's the exciting thing. Let's say you enrolled one of those people. Let's say there was 10 people you enrolled in the first 30 days, but one of those people decided that they wanted to enroll 50 people. All of a sudden, you've enrolled 10, but that person's enrolled 50, therefore 60 premium packs. You, your wife or husband, and 2 kids are off to Fiji. So the cool thing is with this competition is it's what's called...
Hey, Greg.
Yep.
I read in the description that more than 75% couldn't come from one person.
Yeah, you're 100% correct. Well done,
Okay.
Alyssa. Love it. Love your work. So you're 100% correct, but I'm just trying to I suppose, explain this in a very simple way for everyone to be able to grasp this. So what I'm trying to explain is that you don't have to enroll 20 people in order to get the 60 packs, because you also get the BV for what's called 4 levels deep. So if you enroll someone and that person enrolls someone, that BV also goes towards your total as well. All right. So it's called 4 levels deep. So if that person enrolls someone who enrolls someone who enrolls someone, all of that BV counts towards your total. But just to keep it really simple, like I mean basic, if you enroll 20 people in the first 30 days, you've got a huge chance of getting 18,000 BV and heading to Fiji with your whole entire family. Now, you've got to think about this. This is a 5-star all expenses trip for your whole entire family. What would that actually cost? What would that actually cost for you to take your family for 4 days on a 5-star trip? Doesn't really matter. Let's call it $10,000, right? Massive trip. But the benefit of this competition.
It's in March, Nina.
The benefit of this trip is the fact that you get to build your business. That's the key. Is you actually, the gift is the business building of it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll post that for you guys to see, because I know that you guys, a lot of people are visual. I'm visual. Rachel's visual, and it's hard sometimes just to hear it. So we'll post that and we'll get that so that you can see the numbers. But it's just trying to keep it really simple. All right. If you want to win yourself a trip to Fiji, you have to be focused on that first 30 days, looking at least 10 to 11 people coming into your organization.
And this is where the sip and samples are amazing, because you're bringing a lot of people into a room and they're having exposure. They're bringing their friends. So if you're looking to enroll them plus their 2 friends, you're going to have a lot more volume coming in.
So it all goes towards your BV total. Okay. So sip and samples are great, as Rach said, great way to duplicate. All right. But the key in any of these competitions, the key is the first 30 days. I can't stress it enough.
Got to get into action now.
If you wait for those first 30 days, it is really, really tough to catch up. All right. So you've got to hit the ground running. Now, so we've thought about that and we've thought, what can we do to really help the team win a trip to Fiji? So what we're doing in August is we're running a competition called Reset for Spring. The registration closes on the 6th of August at 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. We are rebranding the Healthy Living page to be saying Reset for Spring. All right. I've got some templated messages that I'm going to post as well for you guys, so you've got those. But the key to this is inviting people to join you on resetting for spring. So the thing is, registration closes on the 6th, right? So they have to have their order in by the 6th, because we're starting it on the 13th of August. And this is going to run a 30-day shred all the way almost to SKO. So it's worked out perfectly in that time frame. Now, the cool thing is that we're going to be giving away some prizes on the Healthy Living page. There's going to be a 14-day shred from the 13th of August. So we're going to do a 14-day shred. So the key for you guys is to make sure that you're inspiring your team by doing the 14-day shred and posting your results and really uplifting that page and being involved and posting and doing some lives and talking about how it feels to cleanse, talking about how good the vitamins are, talking about the system, because you're going to be inspiring. Imagine this. Imagine you talk to 10 of your friends, your new friends, not new friends, but friends who aren't in Isagenix. And you said, I'm doing a reset for spring. Would you like to join me? And they all said yes. And 10 of them started on the 6th of August. What does that mean for Fiji for you guys? That's 10 people starting in the first month of Fiji.
It's an amazing talking point, isn't it?
It's an incredible talking point. Absolutely incredible talking point. There's other leaders in Isagenix who have leveraged this strategy, and we're going to leverage this strategy through our Healthy Living page. Okay? We're going to rebrand it and everything. So we're going to keep this so simple. For the month of August, all the way through, up until SKO, every single thing we talk about is resetting for spring. Everything. We're going to rebrand. You can do your cover photo the same as what myself and Rach have done. Reset for spring. So everyone that comes on your Facebook knows that you're getting set for spring, and it's got when the competition closes, right? Now, the other thing that's really exciting about that is that you're bringing people into a page and you're asking them if they would like to be a part of the Healthy Living page with 12,000 people. You have so many people on the Healthy Living page that haven't yet enrolled that you can send this message to. Everyone wants to be a part of a group doing something at the same time. Everyone. No one wants to start 2 weeks after their friend or 4 weeks after their friend or 2 years after their friend, unless they're stalking you and they're like, I've been watching you for 2 years. Everyone wants to start at the same time. So imagine the momentum you're going to create in your business if you adopt this strategy of resetting for spring. I can't stress enough how much this next 90 days is going to set up your whole entire 2019. Because what we're going to do is we're going to roll this into Supercharge for summer.
The first point I would be starting at, and I will be starting at, is going straight to your list on Healthy Living as to who you've got there, because they're going to be the ones that are warm, that are ready, that are watching. You know, who wants to be part of this amazing, reset for spring. I've already got a group of women that are wanting to do it with us. We're all getting started on the same day. Are you ready? What are your goals? And just build that enthusiasm and passion around it.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post in the thread now a templated message for new people that you can send to new people, and a templated message that you can send to your inactives in your back office. So what you can do is you can just copy the message and you can save it on your phone somewhere so that you've at least got a template. You can change the words if you want to change the words around. It's up to you. But I'm just going to post it in there now so that you at least have that, that you can start sending it out. Does anyone have any questions? I'd love to hear from you guys.
Who's excited? Hands up. Who's going to win? Questions?
Yeah, can I take them through a few steps just in a different sort of way?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. All right. So guys, grab your pens and paper. Your first step is step number 1, read the flyer. That's it. You all need to read the flyer, okay? Step number 2, and I've been really thinking about this, you don't need a pretty vision board. You don't need to spend hours. Please don't spend heaps of time on this, but I really want you guys to think about your big, big goals, your big, big dreams, not Isagenix related, okay? Isagenix is not your big goal and is not your big dream, okay? Your big dream, your big goal is to, take your family to Disneyland or pay off your debt, to retire your partner, to, do whatever is like been on your heart for so long, but just get really, really fresh with that again. All right. And dream super, super big. Okay. And then step number 3 is to go through the Fiji goals that Greg gave you. Go and know the points and put it somewhere visual and have a tally of your points, okay, and how many you need. All right. And you need to know your numbers. And Greg explained it really amazing from a enrollment perspective, but also from a business perspective. Okay, if you bring in a brand new person and you create an executive, and you have a few more enrollments and they ownership, or you go and create 5 managers, you're there. How amazing is that? So step number 3, make sure you know your Isagenix goals to get you to Fiji. Right? Register. You need to actually register. If you don't register, they're not going to be telling your points. Okay, so you do that in your back office under contests and promotions. But with that, guys, you can't register just yet. All right, and step number 5 is getting into action. And I cannot stress this enough, and Greg has already said it, the first month is absolutely critical. Who's a bit jealous right now that we're going to Nashville and they're not coming? I'm not jealous, I shouldn't say that. Who wishes they would come to Nashville with us? Right? All right, and they're like, gee, I wish I was in that team. Well, you know what? This is your chance. We could all go to Fiji, all right? I've got a goal of 20 people in the team going to Fiji. All right, so I want to know who my 20 are going to be. The next thing is as well, I want you guys to really know that it starts right now. Okay, it starts the first thing, with the message that Greg sent is your healthy living list. All right, everyone you've added. If you haven't added people to healthy living, I want to ask you why. That is the best prospecting tool ever, and it's how we built when we started, okay? But it's not about just dumping them there. It's not a dumping ground. It's about, and actually, to be honest, it's not even about doing heaps of posts. It's about when somebody in your cleanser, I'm guilty of this. I'm actually scrolling all of my last 90 days cleansers to get them I ask them every couple of days how they are, and they tell me. And I'm like, oh, that's amazing. Great. Keep going. I need to get them to be posting that on Healthy Living. If they're not happy with that, screenshotting it, posting it back. So, guys, you need to look for the gold. Every single one of you has got a cleanser with gold. Look for their gold and post the gold to Healthy Living, all right? Anyone, and this is from Nikita, I'm not taking credit for this, anyone that asks you a question, post it to Healthy Living. Get them to post it. If somebody asks me about what snacks they can have, yep, I give them the link to the document. But that's a great question, because I want to know for 50 other people what their favorite snacks are. All right, and I just also want to let you guys know that we're going to have a calendar, and the calendar is going to have everything in it for you, so you don't have to remember all this, but you do need to you need to check the calendar. And we're going to have heaps of different sample posts. We're going to have SKO. We'll have a reminder every week for you to invite to SKO. There's new products, but what you've got to focus on is back to the start. Remember, step 1, read the flyer, because I know that lots of you haven't read the flyer because you haven't asked me where it is. All right, and step number 2, and so forth. And let's do that. Let's do the messages. I like the messages. They're cool. I'm really sorry as well that the Healthy Living lists can no longer be done from a Facebook privacy perspective. So it's a matter of actually finding your list.
Yeah, well, that's fine. You can go through Healthy Living and find who you've added. That's no problems at all. At the end of the day, if you guys want to earn whatever income you want to earn, doesn't matter what it is, whether it's $100 a week or if it's $100,000 a year. The reality is it's your role to make sure that you know every single person you've added to Healthy Living, and you're constantly
Following up.
Constantly following up with them. All right.
Just leave a note. Just put a note in your notes in your iPhone, guys. Everyone I add, note in my iPhone. I've got their names there. It's a running list. Yeah.
Okay. So, sorry, Rach, you go.
No, that's it. That's cool. I feel like we need to add more people to Healthy Living. So, you know, don't hesitate to do some posts on your personal page and stuff to add people.
And the other thing as well is you guys can ask. You can ask if you know if you can ask someone if they've been curious about what you've been doing, and if they are, or if they are wanting to know what have you been doing, just say, would you be open for me to add you to our closed Facebook page? There's 12,000 people. I'll show you around. You know, it's important that you are adding as many people as you can, because as soon as we launch this and that energy's up, because the energy hasn't quite been as high as what it used to be on the Healthy Living page, and we all have a responsibility to increase the energy to that. You know, we're going to see amazing enrollments. We're going to see people rank advancing. We're going to see people changing more people's lives, and that's the key. So you need to have a goal of how many people you're going to be bringing with you to reset for spring. Write that goal down now on a piece of paper. Write that goal down. If it's 5, it's totally fine. If it's 10, great. If it's 20, Eric Worre, 20 and 30. Like, he says that every successful person, every millionaire has done a 20 and 30 at some point in their life in Isagenix. Not in Isagenix, just in network marketing in general.
Hey, do they know that Eric Worre is coming? It's announced.
We got that video. We need to put it up.
It has been announced. Eric Worre is heading our way, which is exciting. The other thing that we're going to have is we're obviously going to have a countdown to the launch date in Healthy Living, which is going to be great. And I would be suggesting, with those templated messages, that you're getting at least 10 out. It just depends on how many people you have as active or inactive, but at least 10 out to your active warm list and at least 10 out to your inactives from now until the launch date. All right. The inactives is where you can really grow your business. If you can reactivate people, that's really massive as well.
Should we do something tonight?
I think so. Definitely. All right. So, who's ready to get this thing moving now? Yeah? All right. So with those templated messages that I just popped into the thread, what I would suggest that we start to do is start messaging your warm list. Those people that are sitting on the fence, those people that are like, yeah, I'm ready, I'm just not quite, don't have the funds or whatever it might be. Let them know what's coming. Because if you get one person to agree, you can leverage that one person into so many. Because you go, hey, I've got Sally starting with me. Would you like to start with me and Sally? Yeah, all right. All of a sudden you got 2 people. So the next person you speak to, hey, I've got Sally and I've got Brooke. Would you like to be my 3rd person? I'm working with a collective of 10. Yeah, I'd love to be your 3rd person. So all of a sudden you're starting to create that FOMO, that feeling of, oh my God, that fear of missing out. I don't want to miss out on that date. Everyone wants to get ready for spring. It's just that most people get to spring and they're like, holy moly, what have I been doing under there through winter? Too many cupcakes, way too many pies. All right. So grab one of those messages, new people or 2 inactives. And I think our goal has to be 10. Would you say 10 as a goal? Shezzy, how many do you reckon you'll do, Shez? I reckon Shezzy does about 50.
Tonight.
Shezzy usually does about 35 to 40.
Set her a challenge.
All right, pop in the thread if you think Shez will do more than 25.
We're all going to beat that.
All right. I'm going to mute out. Shezzy, yes, I have easy. Okay. All right. We'll mute out. Hey, we were just wondering, is anyone else working? Because we were just like,
We just forgot about the call. We're just like so into it.
okay, how'd you go? How'd you go, Shez?
11 so far.
11 for Shezzy. You must have fast fingers.
Yeah, I know. I could only get 5 out. I'm having to change it all.
Yeah, I know. I did. I changed it all and then made it specific for a group of girls that I had in mind already.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Good job.
Good work, Shezzelton. Anyone else? How'd you go? Did anyone else send a message?
I sent 11.
Who's that?
Tremaine?
Yeah.
Oh, girl.
I've got a, if you could just see my whiteboard. I've got a list there with all my names and I just started messaging everybody.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Good work, Tremaine. That's
Who
amazing.
sent out? Who sent 4? 5. 5, Urena. Sarah, 6.
Oh, awesome work,
Leanne,
Leanne.
7.
Anything
Anyone?
over 2 was amazing.
Okay, awesome. Good job.
Even if you sent a message, that was great. So that is literally, you can go through that. You can change the words, as we said, change it to make it sound like you. But, you know, go through your inactives. You know, I went through and sent, I think I sent over 200 messages to my inactives the other day. And that shows that there's a lot that are inactive. That's one thing. There's a lot that are inactive. So you're not the only one if you've got people that are inactive, right? But the key is to really get to understand where they're at, what they're doing, because, you know, I sent lots and lots of messages to see if they're ready to reset in spring and join me. I've had 3 people from that say yes. So I'm just giving you the real raw numbers here. I had a lot of people say they're not ready just yet, but they do want to get back on the system. I had a lot of people say flat out, no, don't ever contact me again. I'm like, wow, what sort of experience did you have? So then I just try and open it up and just see, you know, what happened. And then one's like a diarrhea and the other one's like, and I'm like,
too much
and
information.
I'm like, really? Don't want to hear that. Like, did you stop taking this pill or that? Or, you know, it was bizarre. Some of the responses, but that's what you're going to get. You're going to get some bizarre responses. You're going to get some nice responses. You're going to get people back on board. But the key is to really find out why they stopped. That's your key, is to find out why people in your downline have stopped. Because it might be the simple fact that they didn't want to take the tablets and they thought that they had to take them all the time, or the fact that they didn't, you know, like the consistency of the shake and didn't realize that there might be some fruit in it. So if you're not having these conversations, then how are you ever going to find out? So that's your goal this week, is to get those templated messages out to people who are inactive to see if they want to reset for spring, and also new people that are sitting on the fence, because everyone wants to be a part of something. Yeah. Did anyone have any questions with regards to Fiji, the competition?
I just got someone saying yes.
Did you?
That's amazing. Hey, so Greg, my thing is, if you're an oldie, you've been around for a while, go and send the message to everybody in your downline deep, and send them the picture as well, the cover picture, which you've just sent, which is great. And really don't take it personally if they say no. But I always, guys, the easiest thing to say is, if someone rejects you, just go, that's totally fine. Is there anything that I can do for you or your business? Always just leave it really nicely, okay? And I always just say, look, there'll be another one in summer if something changes. If you change your mind, let me know. And guys, the biggest thing with this is you're now just building the connection and the relationship. They're going to be, they're going to be in contact with you. So don't take it as a no, not forever. And don't hesitate to talk about the business. People need the money.
Yeah.
All right.
And the other thing was, and I did a post on Team Free about it, was I had someone stop because they didn't know how to order. And that's, I guarantee you're probably going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in your downline that have stopped because they don't know how to order and they don't want to reach out and look silly. So ISA Life app, run them through the ISA Life app and how to order. Because the reality is you have a business of people ordering products. If no one's coming to your shop ordering products, then you would close the shop down, wouldn't you? So you've got to think about your business as a shop. It's just online. So who's ordering? What are they ordering? And can you increase that order basket? Because it's going to hold you in good stead moving forward as a business owner. No other questions? I'm happy to go because my head is pounding from this cleanse.
We're both so vague. Like, I seriously can't, I don't know. I just can't even focus.
Why don't we just talk about being a product of the product and how important it's going to be that everybody really does use these products and do the 30 days, but like we're going to do your first 14 days in the spring reset. So like with the 14-day shred, what made the 14-day shred so successful, guys, is that we all did it. We did it. And I haven't done a cleanse since then. And so it's really great when I look at the people who are crushing the business, Sarah Whitehead, the Lauries, there's so many of you. I'm sorry, it's 5 a.m. in Miami and I've had no sleep. It's the people that are using the products and feeling great because they're confident. So my big thing is for you guys is to make sure you've got enough product now and start to get in the mindset. And, we're going to be starting that the 13th of August. Yeah. So everyone can come home from Nashville and it gives you the perfect amount of time to get your orders in. And yeah, okay. I'm just about to drop something in the Team Free page. You guys will get excited about this because I'm not the Team Free page, the thread. Check this out. So you have to put a photo on the left-hand side yourself. Can you guys see it?
Yeah. Awesome.
Are these people serious? Guys, it's 7 a.m. in the morning and people have got music pumping.
You are in Miami, Rach.
No, it's a freaking joke.
It's party town.
Okay. So, did everyone get that little photo? That looks good. So make it your own. We're leveraging a strategy that has been working exceptionally well. We've never actually done this strategy before until now. And we can feel that this is going to roll into supercharge your summer because we're excited about bringing this strategy in at least 2 times a year. And that's going to really propel your business. And if you can imagine if you got 10 people in this what we call round for spring, and then you had a few of those people who did the same with you for summer. Imagine if you had 5 people that all brought 10 people for summer. All of a sudden you're leveraging your business. You're leveraging people in your business, bringing more people. So we're excited. I'm excited to see how this goes because it's something we've never done. It's going to have more energy in the Healthy Living page. We're simplifying our business training as well. Well, not so much business training, but the actual systems. So we're simplifying that. We're improving the energy in the Healthy Living page, but we need you guys, to really be a part of that. Know that it's your page. and everything that you guys do is amazing. It doesn't go unnoticed. So reset for spring and try and get over this cleanse because it's dominating me so hard. Oh my God.
Okay.
Now if someone whinges to me about their first day cleanse ever, I'm going to be like, yeah, okay.
Isn't it funny how some days it can be amazing and then other days it can just...
Man, it's just like, man.
It means tomorrow's going to be sensational.
Okay. All right.
Okay, enough whinging and moaning. All right, guys, you're all amazing. Is there anything else you wanted to chat about? Hands up, reach out, anything we can help you with?
What about the $25 coupons? Is everyone using them?
You and your coupon.
All the every person is getting two $25 coupons in their boxes this month who starts. You know, make sure you're really promoting those, really pushing your people to use them as well. When you're doing you share, they share, repeat.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Okay, that's huge. Isogenics is so everyone. So Claire Brady, you've got 10 $25 off coupons in your team, probably plus another because they're still getting the 2 emailed as well. So all your new cleansers are getting 4 $25 off coupons. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They're making it so easy for us to create managers.
Yeah. All right. Good work, team. Love your work.
Awesome. All right. We'll see everyone on the Janice call.
Everyone.
Bye.
We go together. Imagine all of us. This team call goes to Fiji. Wow. So good. See you guys. Thanks, Tremaine, for doing the recording. Love your work. See you guys.